my God, somebody's already here and waiting. Oh my God, that's awesome. Let's see. Let's get this. Why are you not opening? I am at Control Central in my studio here. I have my iPad. I have my, there we go. I've got my iPad. I've got my mic. I've got my camera. I've got my software. Hopefully you can hear me. We're a little laggy here, but we're getting going. How was your day? Hi, Life with Lois. My day was crazy. If you watched my little video I did saying I'm going to be on later, you will have noticed that I was trying to get all those palettes together. So, notice anything different behind me? This is actually, all my stuff is still here, but whoa, let's not put that in a bowl of water. Oh, I'm showing, it's like the Wizard of Oz. In the first minute, I'm showing what's behind the curtain. Anyway, I do have a curtain behind me just because, you know, why not? And let me get me a little more centered here. No, that's not working. Wait, I have to go this way. There. It bugs me when I'm not centered. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Okay, I have my microphone on. So I already started this process of bleaching. So I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. And look, I have a spinny chair. Woo! Pardon my wearing like this crazy, crappy sundress, but I have to wear this because if I drip bleach on it, you might notice it already, well, you can't see it, but it's already messed up. There's all kind of stuff on it, and I've dripped bleach on it before. So I tend to wear this so I don't ruin my clothes. So I did already do the back because there's no way that I could do, oh, and you never get to see the tattoos on my back. Look at that. That's a first. I always talk about my back tattoos. Nobody could see them. Now I have a spinny chair. Everyone can see my tattoos now. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see it, but my tattoo says you ain't seen nothing yet. True story. Hi, Celestial Rogue. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so I got the you ain't seen nothing yet before I moved to Pennsylvania. Okay, so what I did was I did the back first because I had to start in the back because there's no way to film this where I could have my camera back here and a camera here and see what I was doing. Maybe in the future, if I film in my bathroom, I might be able to do that. But right now, with this situation, I just want to do that. And then I'm going to... So what I do is I section... Oh, I forget to put my gloves on. Oh, bad hairdresser. Sometimes I don't wear gloves. That's even worse. Does anybody have a beverage tonight? You will not believe what I have. I have a big on the rocks pour of Writer's Tears Irish whiskey. The reason I have this, oh, water. I do have water too. To be fair, I have my water. I'm being good. Water and whiskey, and I do have a Coke. I could drink whiskey and Coke, but there's no way I'm going to ruin this good whiskey with Coke. You don't put Writer's Tears in with Coke. It's just a travesty. Okay, so now I have this. Let me go over, I took this little piece down, but let me go over the things that I use. I have 4 clips like this, just regular hairdressery clips. These are so old. I have had these since I worked in the salon. I think I've had these since like about the 90s, 93, 94. They're still perfect. I take really good care of them. I rinse them every time I use them. So I have 4 of these, and I do 4 sections from, I do, you know, off center, or I usually do right in the middle, but I don't care too much. It's not that big of a deal. But you do a thing like all the way down the back to the nape. So you go from here and apart all the way up. So basically you have the 2 sides. And then from there, you do from the crown of your head right up here down to like about the back of your ear right here. And then you tie that section up. You kind of put that in a clip. Sometimes I'll just take a clip and just clip it off like this way just to keep it out of the way. And you do 1 section at a time, and that's how you keep it kind of organized. That's the last century. I would drink coffee, but I need the whiskey to get through the pain of bleaching, putting bleach on my head. So here's my bleach. I've already mixed it up. It has kind of it smells like mint. It's a mint scented bleach. I'm not kidding. I have a fussy dog over here. I'll show you what I'm using. This is the Rue Violites Rue. Now, I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I get this at Sally Beauty Supply. I do have a Sally Pro thing. So I have the pro level, so I get the discounts and all this stuff because a licensed beautician thing. So I get this. This is pretty strong. It's a powder. And then I mix it with, hold on to your hats, 30 volume cream bleach. Or cream developer. This is not the bleach, that's the bleach. So I mix these two together till it's like creamy. Now, this is a total, oh my God, Jeremy's here. I used to bleach Jeremy's hair. I have pictures. I'll have to put it, we're going to have to do throwback in one of the podcasts of pictures from when I bleached Jeremy's hair. He looked like Eminem. Don't ask. Not now, you'd never guess that. But back then, I used to shave his hair short, do it blonde. Jeremy, I don't know if you saw, but I got the writer's tears out tonight with one of the big square ice cubes. So I mix this together until it's kind of creamy. Now, the thing is, do not do this at home. I'm showing you how to do this, and I'm like, but don't do this. Don't you love when people do that? They're like, here's how I do it, but don't do this. Well, the thing is, you are really not supposed to put 30 volume cream peroxide on your scalp. That's what you learn when you're in beauty school, and you're really not supposed to do that. It is very strong. You could technically like burn a client. You could give them like, basically you get like little bumps all over your head. You can get very bad reactions to it. Now, I've been doing this forever, and I've always used 30 volume. So I know it's what I can tolerate and what I do, and it makes my hair come up as light as I need it to. So yeah, I do 30 volume, but for normal people, I would not recommend it. So I have this section down. So what I'm going to do is start doing this section. So I'm just painting on right up to where my color is. I already did this section back here because I knew I wouldn't have a mirror to see it. And then I start going back this way. So I do a little part with this, and I bring this up. And I was in my bathroom at the last minute shaving my armpits because I'm like, I'm going to have my armpits up and they better be clean. Could you imagine if I like show up with like hairy armpits? I'm not judging the hairy armpit society. The hairy armpit community is going to come for me. I'm saying, if you're a lady or a guy, I mean, guys always have them, but if you have very hairy armpits and that's your jam, I'm not judging. I just look scary on me. So I'm just doing this in sections. So I'm going from this section back here, and I just take a thin part like this, not too thick. I want to be able to kind of see through it. See, so you don't want to miss a spot. And then I just put there, here, and bring it back. And there's such a thing as, it's called a line of demarcation. It's if you go too far down when you put the bleach on. I'm just flipping it just beyond past where my roots are. If you go, and the reason is the last time I didn't leave my bleach on long enough, so I have kind of a yellow demarcation line from the last bleach I did that I'm not happy with. So I'm kind of correcting that a little bit. Oh no, Jeremy can't drink because it's a school night. Boo for going back to work. Boo for jobs. Oh, I have to drink because the last time I bleached my hair, one of the reasons I did the orangey color was I was, hi, oh, my buddy's here. I'm drinking, I'm bleaching my hair, it's a party. So the last time I bleached my hair, I don't know why, but my scalp was so sensitive and it hurt so bad that I couldn't stand it. So I had to rinse it off early. I don't know what it was, and I've never had that happen. I usually can power through it and I can stand the pain, but last time I just couldn't do it, so my roots were kind of gold. Let me take my glasses off for a second, even though I'm blind, but I can feel what I'm doing. And then up. And then usually what I do is I just go like this, and I get all those little tiny hairs. And then ear down. over the ear. Believe me, this burns your ear. And I'll show you some of my little tips. Not that you're going to be doing this at home, but so that side is done. So this is done now. So usually what I do is, I should have brought a second brush, but I'll use this one. I take it down because you want to let it breathe. I told you I'm going to look really goofy, but you want to get some air between this and let it breathe because it'll start to really burn. So I kind of lift it a little and pull it up and out so that it's away from my scalp and it's getting some air. You don't want it just like laying flat on your head with bleach. It will just start burning like crazy. I'm going to start looking more and more like Bozo the Clown as this goes on. Wait, which Wicked Awesome Lifestyle person or people are here? We have two of them. Wicked Awesome Lifestyles, in case you don't know, is two different people. So if you get them in a collab, you get to shop twice. And you get extra bonus gifts because, you know, two of them. You have never bleached your hair. Well, don't start now. I've been doing this since I went to beauty school, since I got my cosmetology license. And it kind of turned into my specialty because I got so obsessed with bleaching my hair. There were so many years. I mean, I probably bleached my hair for a good 10 years or something. Oh, is it oh, it's Erica. Okay. I'm just making sure because sometimes both of you might be here. So, okay, so see, I just pulled this one up, but this is pretty thick, and I don't want to have a dark, you know, spot in there. So I'm going to split this piece. So for anybody just joining, I was saying I sectioned my hair into 4 parts, and I'm just doing it section by section. I'm going to spin around again. So I already did the back. And I did the back off camera. I did this before I came on live. Because I had to, because there was no way to see what I'm doing behind me. If you're wondering how I do the back, I have a mirror on my bathroom door that I hang from my bathroom door. My big mirror over my vanity is on the back, and I actually work backwards. I put it up and I look in the mirror ahead of me and I work backwards. But I've done that my whole life. It sounds really difficult, but I cut my hair like that. I do everything like that. I'm used to working backwards. And when you are a hairstylist, you also become very ambidextrous. So you'll see like you see like the years of hairdressing when I actually do this. You know, I'm not fumbling with my left hand because I've done this for so long. And the bleach, and I tend to be a little sloppy with my personal bleach. If I was doing a client, I wouldn't be this sloppy. But I know where I need to get this on. And sorry I'm not talking a lot to you guys, are typing, but I have to get this on first and then we're going to chat. And I got some stuff in the mail, like just late this evening. I got something, a big, huge ass box from Sephora that I'm very excited about. And you guys get to get a sneak peek of it before I actually film it, which is kind of neat. I love doing stuff on my lives that you guys get to see before anybody else. And this is a big one. This is like huge and scary. So again, see, that's like a really nice thin little part like this. I'm making this look really easy. Keep in mind, I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. No. I mean, you could, but if you're going to try to bleach your hair and you don't already have really light hair, seriously, find someone. And you know, the great thing about the internet is now you can find you can look at reviews. When your hair was dark brown, you had blonde roots, no dyeing done. Yeah, you're lucky if you start out with light hair and then you want to go lighter. But I grew up with and had medium brown hair. The thing that I love, everybody's reviews with Sue's here. Yay, now it's a party. The thing I love about my hair going gray, when your hair goes gray, it bleaches faster. Does anybody know why? Any hairdressers in the house? Why does my hair bleach faster now that it's gray? I should have had a giveaway thing and said I'm going to ask trivia questions and have a giveaway. Maybe the next time. Okay. Just shout it out if you think you know why my hair bleaches faster now that it's gray as opposed to dark brown. It's actually a really simple answer. Don't overthink it. Yes! Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner. Yes, there's no melanin. You lose I lost all that dark brown in my hair, and honestly, it's like, I don't like having gray hair. Oh, believe me, too, I just want to let everybody know, to be totally fair, I did try to grow my hair out and go all gray. And it looked terrible. It looked terrible. I felt terrible. My mood was terrible. Some people have really pretty gray hair when it grows out. Mine was not pretty. I have very salt and pepper, heavy on the pepper. And it made me look very old and very blah. And I felt terrible. If I had like really white, pretty white gray hair, I would love it. Okay, so all the bleach is in. Ta-da! Now, I was saying what I do is I start pulling this away from my scalp so it can breathe, because you don't want it just laying on your scalp, because you're more likely to get blisters and burning, and you want to get air through it, some airflow through it. You don't want it all packed on your skull when you're bleaching. You want to kind of let it breathe a little bit and let air go through. Also, then I can see if there's dark spots that I'm going to have to come up. This is going to be funny because you'll actually see it get lighter and lighter. And yes, I am on here looking like a total wackadoo and proving that you don't have to be like perfect to be on YouTube. I'm going, did you notice like I'm more and more just like being a total mess on YouTube, and I don't care. It's the I don't care channel. It's the I'm a mess and I don't care. My mother-in-law, I want to do her makeup on my YouTube channel, and she wants me to do her makeup, but she won't let me film it because she's like, I don't want anyone to see me without my makeup. And I'm like, do you see this mess? Look at this. I look like a clown at a circus who has some kind of really severe thing going on their head that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to pull this back a little bit just so it's out of my face. Now, there's two things about your scalp. I'm putting straight up bleach with 30 volume peroxide on my scalp. As I said, professional. I don't recommend anyone puts 30 volume bleach directly on their head. Usually you do that when you're getting highlights because you're doing what's called off the scalp bleaching and you're putting it in the foils. I am crazy, and I have always walked the line with what you can and should do with your hair. And if you think I'm extreme with everything, I'm extreme with hair as well. I do 30 volume on my scalp, but I've been doing this since I was in my 20s, and I know I can tolerate it. I don't love it. Oopsie. I drip bleach on here. This is why I'm wearing my old crappy dress. Don't wear good clothes. You'll ruin them. Alrighty, let's see. I'm going to take a look. Ta-da! Oh, I have a mirror here. Let me grab a mirror. Might be able to see this. So this is kind of how, when I do this, when I work on the back, I do it this way. So I'm going to move the back a little bit. You see the back's already coming up blonde. And I kind of look and see if there's any spots I'm missing, or if I want to add a little bit anywhere. I tend to add around the edges. And yes, my whole back is tattooed. It goes all the way down to my butt, and it's my whole back. I have wings and a tail on my back, and it's my entire back. One of these days I'll put a picture up or something. I would try to stand up, but I'll go out of the frame. And yes, the back right here says you ain't seen nothing yet on my back. So yeah, this is starting to burn. I think it's time for some more whiskey. All right, so another thing about the scalp here. Here's a couple of things. It's starting to tingle up here. I used to give my clients a rat tail comb, a plastic rat tail comb. So if it kind of itchy burns, like I want to say like a really bad sunburn almost, kind of itchy and burning. So, and I got some right here. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So what I do is I tell them, like, you can lift it and pull it away, but you don't want to scratch your scalp because that's when you'll get blisters. And it is really difficult. Found your first gray at 33. Your hair went blonde at in your 40s. Oh my God. Yeah, right with the, okay, I'm catching up on the comments. Purplish silver gray, I love. I've had that color. So this is what I have left. I'm not disposing of this because I'm going to need that. I am going to put it down here and set it aside. And I have a bowl of water down here and some paper towels. And you never want to rub with bleach. I mean, not that you guys are going to be bleaching your hair, but you don't rub I just, like this on my neck right here, I'm just going to like kind of dab it really easily. You don't want to rub bleach because then you're rubbing it into your skin and then it is going to burn really badly. And if you're wondering if this hurts, yes, it does. Can you see my forehead getting red right here? My forehead is getting red right there. That's not the whiskey. That's my cheeks and my forehead are getting red. This is burning. I'm just gonna, one of the reasons I want to do this live is let's do this live because then maybe I won't think about the pain so much. It sucks. Yeah, the last time I did a bleach, I washed it off when it was like gold. It was like this color. I couldn't take it anymore and I had to wash it off. But this time I'm going to endeavor to do it white. So I decided, here's what we're going to do with this. I'm going to do a couple unboxing things here. The Sephora one for sure, because this Sephora box is huge and it's absolutely crazy, insane what I got, and it's pretty exciting. And I need to keep my mind off of touching my head. Wait, do I have more paper towels? Oh yeah, I do, wait. You always want to have a bowl of water. Bowl of water, paper towels, and I have a lot on my forehead right here, so I'm just going to kind of dab this off. But I do bring it down a little bit on my forehead because I don't want, like, you know, a dark line around here that looks ridiculous. So I really kind of go a little lower around my hairline. I wear my glasses when I do this, but when I do the blue, I put in my contact lenses. Oh my God, Celestial Rogue, you're just, like, trying to piss me off now, aren't you? It's okay. I have the hair I have, and thank God I'm a hairdresser and I can do something about it. So once again, I had my clips sectioned. We did this, and now it's just waiting. And I usually just wait until it gets like white. It will go white. And it is warm in this room. The warmer it is, first off, the more your scalp hurts. So that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, the bleach comes up faster. You never want to sit under a dryer unless you have highlights in the foils. With the foils, you can sit under a dryer with bleach on. That's off the scalp bleaching is when you have foils in and you do highlights. This is called on the scalp bleaching. If I sat under a dryer with this, my head would be a mass of boils and blisters. It would be terrible. So let me get this stuff out of the way. And wait until you see, while we're waiting for this to come up, I got a giant Sephora box. Look at this. She's huge. I'm like, what is so big in here? I know I ordered stuff, but I mean, it's like, I don't remember anything being this big. So let's see what's in here. I just ordered this a couple of days ago. Tons of paper. Get that out of the way. Okay, there's not that much in this box. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let's just start with this. Here's my little packing list. I got this. Okay, this was a quite a pricey little Sephora haul here. So I'm going to start with, okay, why did they put a candle in here with no wrap? It better not be broken. It's not broken. Oh my God, and it smells so good. Okay, I have a candle. I have lots of cool stuff in the Sephora box. So let's do a little unboxing to take my mind off the fact that my scalp is burning to death. And while I'm doing this, if anybody has any questions about like the hairstyling stuff or me being a cos back in the day or bleaching or anything, let me know. I'm going to get to how I get this orange out. That part's the hardest part. A lot of times I just don't bother taking the previous color out. I just slap the other color over it. That blue will probably go over this and be fine. She's got to dye every couple weeks. A cos. I was a cosmetologist. I went to beauty school in 91, 93, something like that. Worked in salons in Detroit, and when I got my license, I did the big license. I did the big mama. I did the most hours you could take, and I got licensed as a nail tech, an esthetician, and a hairstylist colorist. So basically, I could do. How did I get bleach on my? Sorry, I'm like trying to clean up a little bit, and there's bleach on my clock. Isn't this cute? Home Goods, like $4. It flew all the way over there. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up the bleach a little bit. Okay, so yeah, blonde moment, a cos. I just called it a cos. People are like, a cosplayer? No, not that kind of cos. Cosmetologist. So yeah, I did salon I worked at in Michigan. I did the first one I worked in. I was the assistant to the owner at a place called Synergy, and I worked there for a long time. Then the owner retired, and I took over all her clients, which was pretty freaking cool, and had a lot of clients there. And then somebody bought her out of the salon because she was just getting out of it and everything. And the guy who came in and wanted to buy the salon, he took all the soul and the spirit and the cool factor out of it. And he was trying to make it like very corporate. And I'm like, this ain't my jam. And I got out of there and I went to a new salon in Troy, Michigan. And that one, I really liked. I really liked that salon. And then somehow the same thing kept happening. It's like every time I went to a salon and liked it, the owner would go, the new owner would be a butt. And, you know, and it's just not the same. You go in a salon and you like everybody there. And then somebody comes in and buys it and screws it all up. And you're like, oh, God, just when I found somewhere I loved. And I would say the salon I worked with right on Rochester Road in Troy was my favorite because I had the station. My station wasn't up in the front. It was right in the back. And it was the one right next to the skincare and makeup area. So that whole corner of the salon was like mine. I did waxes, I did facials, I did all of that. So I set up the facial room, I did all that stuff. And I would have, my day would be booked so weird. It's like I would have a hair client and then a makeup client and then a skincare client. The cool thing about that was that I would get a lot of brides. I specialized in a lot of fancy updos. I love doing updos. And I had a lot of brides come in where I would do their hair and their makeup. That way they didn't have to go to like different people. I was kind of like, sorry, I keep having to pull this up. I don't want to be like not copyright, so get a strike on YouTube for my dress falling down on a live. That's lively. So yeah, I loved that job the most because it was just happy going in there and doing brides and prom makeup and doing makeup and skin and hair and corrective colors, highlights, bleaches, you name it. I did everything there. So, and I did more men's haircuts than women's haircuts, but I did more women's color and highlights and corrective color than anything. So it was kind of weird. But it came out being, yep, 30 minutes from your house. You probably know exactly where it is. Sue, do you know where Michigan College of Beauty is? The Pivot Point, Michigan College of Beauty on Rochester Road? And you're going north from like Big Beaver and 16 Mile and it's on the right. That's where I went to cosmetology school. And then coincidentally, I ended up working at a salon that was just almost like walking distance up the street, like a half a mile up from the original place that I went. One of these days I have to do a video of like called Back in the Day and drop in pictures of me at cosmetology school and stuff. I have pictures and the people I met there, it was just such a cool time of life. And the salon I worked at in Rochester, I loved because there was a guy there named Greg who was like my bestie, and we both left that salon and went to a salon in Rochester. So we were like working together in Troy, and then we both went up to Rochester. So Greg was like my buddy. So let's see. By Paul Mitchell. Yes, I worked at. Oh, okay. Yep. So how's my hair doing? See, it's coming up. See, the brown's going away. Doo-doo. Look at that right before your eyes. I should have done a time lapse. One day I'll do a time lapse of the whole thing. That'll be cool. So while this is coming up, let's do, what time is it? 9:30. I'm going to try to keep this live to an hour. That's about how long this is going to take. Then sadly, I need to go wash this out. So it's like I can't do that on camera, obviously. Most hairstylists can't. It's hard. I'll tell you the trickiest hair that I ever had to do. I had a client named Joe. And yes, I remember my clients' names. He was Korean. And Joe came to me because nobody could cut his hair. Because like any kind of, like, I don't know, Korean men's hair, now that's a challenge. And it's very straight. you see every little mistake in it. If you making a mistake, if you're doing like a blended up cut on the side and you have one hair out of place, you see it, it's really easy to make it choppy. And Joe was like so loyal to me. He wouldn't let anyone else cut his hair. So yeah, there are people who, mostly if people can't cut your hair correctly, they don't know how to blend. They don't know how to blend right, or they just don't listen to you. I mean, part of the thing is sometimes people are, God, my hair looks like a hot mess. Sometimes people are really good stylists, but they're horrible at communicating. And I learned, I went from being a hairstylist to a dog groomer. Sorry, I just touched this, so that's another reason I keep a bowl of water. If I touch, if I touch my hair, I just rinse my hands off in a bowl of water. So there we go. I don't want to get bleach all over everything. But yeah, the communication is really important, because somebody could be the greatest hairstylist, but if they can't understand what you want, sometimes I learned this from one of my tattoo artists who did all these tattoos on me. I would try to tell him what I wanted, and he would say, don't tell me what you want, tell me what you don't want. And I learned like really quickly, like that's a great way to go about it, is when he did my back piece and I said, well, I don't want realistic feathers. I don't want hippie looking feathers. I don't want, I don't want tribal feathers. And that's how he came up with the feathers he put on my back, which I don't know how much you can see them, but that's how he came up with this design, was just me telling him what I didn't want. And this is what came out of it. And I said, perfect, great, I love it. Tattoo my back. So sometimes telling somebody what you don't want is better, because, you end up getting what you want by telling them what you don't want. So if somebody's maybe, oh, you have cowlicks in a triple. Holy moly. My husband has a cowlick right in the back, and everybody always screwed it up, and nobody has cut his hair since I met him for 21 years. I'm the only one who does it. I know exactly how his hair lays. And yes, Jessica Knox is a new subscriber. Is she here? Well, if she's here, thank you, Jessica. Hello. Yeah, cowlicks are tricky. And cowlicks, that's blending. You have to know. The thing people do is they cut cowlicks too short, and then they go boing, and then you look like Dennis the Menace. And you almost have to leave a cowlick longer than the rest of the hair, so it almost doesn't blend, but it does, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, they're tricky to do. Drink a whiskey, not feeling any bleach. Okay, enough about me doing hair. Let's open this Sephora, right? I saw this and I was like, ooh, I needed a new brush. Now that my hair is growing out a little bit, I actually need a brush. I haven't bought a new brush for my hair in like 10 years. And I thought this was really cool. This is made entirely of vegan materials. This brush can be used with every hair type and texture, wet or dry. That was a selling point. To both detangle and style, its firm bristles gently massage scalp, stimulating natural hair growth. I like that because I bleach my hair. Sorry, I'm burping. Oh, whiskey. While simultaneously smoothing. Use it daily for a wash and go or styled and ready look. Doubles as a detangling and styling brush for all hair textures. Detangles without damage. Massages scalp to stimulate hair growth. Provides a smooth styled finish. Oh my God, I'm like hiccuping. God, drink much. Yeah, baby fine. I have pretty fine hair. You can tell. I mean, I hide it really well. But look at this beautiful work of art of a brush right here. I'm kind of obsessed with this. I saw it on their site. I love this soft pink non-slip. It's like a grippy non-slip. It fits perfectly in my hand. You can whack somebody in the head with it if you have to. It has like the little bristles down here. I usually do not like these little balls on the end. I don't love these, but I'm going to give this one a chance because it's really soft and it has this cushion of bristles in it. Looks like it's going to be a real pain in the butt to clean. New brush smell. So this is by DAE, Day. It says, have a great day. Oh, so this is an all vegan brush. And the real thing was the no breakage. You can, oh my God, there's a fly attacking me. Vegan detangle and style brush, and that it doesn't do any damage to your hair. What does this say? Save this box for recycling day. DAE. Oh, they just went all out with the day thing, didn't they? Jeremy has a cowlick in his beard. I can't tell. Is it down here? Wait, is it one of those ones that's like down there? Because most guys have them like under their chin like that. So that's the first thing I got. That was kind of an afterthought because I was trying to get to, what's it called? The rose level or whatever the heck it is. It's like the highest points level you can get to in Sephora. And I was like super close. So I said, screw it, I'm buying this brush. Okay, whoa. Okay, we have to do the candle. Look what I finally got. This is one of J's candles, you guys. Oh my God. So this is the Forever Mood scented candle, 10 ounce. It's called Caked Up. Scent details. Okay, y'all sitting down. Top, roasted pistachio, almond cream, and pineapple. The heart is honey, jasmine, and coconut, and the base is vanilla bean and musk. It says burn time up to 65 hours, 100% natural coconut soy wax, and the throw, which means the scent is bold. So, yep, I knew Jeremy had one down here. I've seen that, and I think I've cut your beard before, and I remember it. So here it is. It is gorgeous. It's this super frosty, almost like a pink, very dusty pink mauve with a gold lid. Ooh, that is a really, really unique candle. Wow, that is unique. Unique and a half. Now, this wasn't cheap. This is a Jackie Aina candle. It was $38. But in my thumbs up for me. Wait, what? What hit my screen? Oh, am I freezing up a little bit? Let me see if I'm freezing up. I don't know. It might be screwing up a little. How's my internet connection? Seems good. Yeah, I might have a little bit of a lag going on. Tippy! Oh my God! Look who's here! Oh my God, my friend Holly's here. We've been friends for what, like 20 years now online, and we've never met in person. And she is an ex-hairstylist. And I messaged Spoiled Bratswear. If you guys are looking for dog clothes, go to Spoiled Bratswear. I'm just going to plug her right now as she like literally just walked in. Like she walked in. As she literally just came in the chat. Say hi to Spoiled Bratswear, Holly. She makes the absolute coolest dog clothes and bags and accessories. And if you wanted absolutely the most unique dog Halloween costume, order from her now, or maybe order from her 2 months ago because she's already probably booked and going crazy. She makes the best everything. So look up Spoiled Bratswear. Yeah, I think I was freezing up a little bit. I had like a lag in my screen because I'm watching this one. Sorry about that. It's me. I know. Look at, I'm bleaching. Woohoo. This doesn't burn as badly as normal because I'm drinking some whiskey. And we're going over my Sephora box that I just got. So I got a really cool, look at this, Holly. It's an all vegan detangling and styling brush. The whole thing is vegan. And I'm going to show this one more time so I want Holly to see this. It is very, very cool. I'm really excited to try this. So doubles as detangling and styling, made for all hair types, textures. You can use it wet or dry, allegedly. Detangles without damage, massages scalp to stimulate hair growth. Provides a smooth styled finish. So this is for wet and dry detangling or styling. So it's actually really soft. I was saying I don't like these little balls on ends usually, but I'm going to give it a chance. So I'm just reviewing this because I want Holly to see it. Because she's a former hairstylist as well. So it's DAE. Vegan detangling brush. I got that on Sephora, and I got the Jackie Aina Forever Mood Caked Up candle, which is, I'll show you one last time, but oh my God, so pretty. This smells so good. As I was talking about it, my screen was freezing up. So again, the top note is roasted pistachio, which I totally smell. It smells like you know what a pistachio macaron. Macaroon, not a macaroon, but a Maracon, French macaron. The pistachio, that's what it reminds me of. Almond cream and pineapple. The heart is honey, jasmine, coconut. The base is vanilla bean and musk. So that base kind of grounds it a little bit. I don't smell pineapple at all. I smell a lot of pistachio. I smell the honey, some coconut, vanilla for sure. Definitely the almond cream. I don't smell the pineapple, but that's the third scent. So this baby ain't cheap. Jackie Aina's no joke. She's this is $38. So yeah. I'm not sure how much the brush was. I'll have to find everything and put links later. Next, oh, we're saving this one for last. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh God, I thought it was broken. I heard something rattling and I have foundation in here. Okay, they didn't really put bubble wrap in here. Okay, so they had half price Natasha Denona foundation. I've never tried it, so I figured I would try it. Yeah, the Denmans. It reminds me of a Denman, but it's all vegan. And I'm like, let me try this. So this is the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus Full Coverage Fruit Complex. And the only reason I bought this, honestly, it was $22. It was half price. Am I paying $44 for Natasha Denona? Absolutely not. I was worried that they didn't have many shades. And this has a yellow undertone. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I think it's going to work. I think in the winter, it'll maybe warm me up a little. It looks a little light right now. But when I go a little bit more pale in the winter, no scent really. Kind of just like cosmetic-y scent. Isn't that Natasha Denona though? Yeah, probably. But, you know, this was an afterthought. There was 20, I saw that it was on sale for half price. Made in Italy. And good for 12 months. Not tested on animals. So I'm like, I'm in. I'll give it a try. And let's see, there's my sample. Oh, okay, these things are cool. I got a couple of tools. Let me get this box out of the way. I got some exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm building up to the coolest thing. When you burn it, the scent may change. Yeah, it probably will. I'm thinking it's going to be warmer, like that warmer, that musky, and the vanilla will come out when I burn that candle. Okay, so I got this because this was kind of cool, and it popped up. It's an eye treatment brush. This is not a makeup brush. This is actually a Sephora brand brush for putting on, like applying your, whatchamacallums, serums. Your eye serums and your, and I can't get it open. Oh my God. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? There it is. It's for applying serums and creams around your eyes so you don't rub. One of my biggest problems, I mean, I stopped doing it now, but your eyes, you always want to pat, 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 pat. Don't pull, and, you know, don't pull the skin around your eyes. That's the big thing. And I used to do it all the time, even though I was an esthetician, even though I was a makeup artist. For some reason, I always pull my eyes. So this is going to hopefully help me. I like that. It kind of cups in right there. Can you see how it kind of indents in the middle? It's hard to see with the light, but I'm trying to see if I turn it to the side. It like indents in here, so you can like put a little drop of serum, and then you can put your serum and your eye creams on with this instead of your finger. And sometimes getting in here with it, especially, and not stabbing it and getting it in your eye, I think this will be nice. And I did recently finally start using the BoxyCharm mask and cream applicators that they sent in a box, and I thought, oh, this is just so, yeah, the foundation. Oh, you got it in a boxy? Maybe that was before I started getting boxy. I never got a Natasha Denona foundation, so that was half price for $22. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. But yeah, I'm gonna try this tonight, this little serum and eye brush. Now this I am very excited about. Why did I not even think about this sooner? This is a Sephora brand tube key and bottle scraper set. You know, when you kind of get down in your products, whether it's makeup, especially like, you'll see why I got this in a minute. You get in like the bottom of a foundation bottle or something, and you don't want to waste all that goodness that's still in there, especially if you buy expensive stuff. So this tube key will come in handy with, if I ever do my purple hair color. It's, wow, how did they put this in here? Oh, okay. Wait, I have to just rip the heck out of this. It's got kind of a sticky thing stuck to it. What did they do? Oh my God, it's got one of those gooby sticky things on it and it won't come off. Hold on. Good thing I got my knife. Wow, that does not want to come off at all. Hello. Okay, there it is. So this is a tube key. It's kind of like, you know, if you put a toothpaste tube in there and you go doot, 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 and you wind it down. But this will work for anything in a tube, my cleansers, my moisturizers. I'm always sitting there trying to squeeze that last little bit of moisturizer and things out. So I saw this, and then I really like, okay, I don't like how they put these in here. They like basically glued these in the packaging. Okay, that one came out easier. This is a silicone one, and this is a bottle scraper. And I do really like this, and I'm excited to try this. This is so cute. Look, it's very... But This is kind of nice too. If you got to go around the bottom of jars and get that extra, like especially all my Elemis and my very expensive moisturizers, you know I'm going to use this. Oh my God, my face is getting more and more red. Stop drinking the whiskey. Step away from the whiskey. Let me pause for a second. So as time goes on with your bleach, it starts to dry a little bit and it starts to get a little crusty. And that's when I usually just touch up a little bit around the edges. You can see how much lighter this is though. I don't see any really bad dark spots. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything here. Usually if I was bleaching like I bleach my friends, I would go through row by row, separate the rows and make sure there were no dark spots. But it's me. I'm not going to do that. Reviews about Huda Beauty Foundation oxidizes orangish. Oh my God, I am so blind and I squint all the time. Even if you look at me like looking at things, I squint all the time. I have to battle like crow's feet every day and every night. Pardon me while I choke on whiskey. I'll drink more to help me stop. Did I just drop that? No. Okay, so I got some tools, and there it is. It's in my lap. So I got these little tools. So these are kind of cool. They're just things I didn't have and maybe didn't know I needed. I did need one of these, though. The bottle, the tube thingy. Like, say, you know, I have like this, you know, this here, and it starts getting empty, and I can fold it down like this and get all the last of it out of there, which is nice because, I mean, I have a lot of really expensive products. I don't want to waste them. So I got some tools that will help me be better with all that. I think I have a little bit of bleach on my neck. Oh, look, my skin is nice and white there. So cool little tools, not expensive, but very useful. It's kind of like tools you didn't know you needed and maybe you don't need, but you know, they're nice to have. And because I used to do this stuff for a living, I'm very into, let me get all the tools. Okay, I saved the best things for last. First, I'm going to just show you, I got the sample that I chose. Oh, it's not open and I can smell it. So the sample I chose was the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. So there that is, hyaluronic acid, cactus water, and willow bark. And everybody knows I love the Glow Beauty and it is very pricey. So I'm not going to buy full sizes of these. We got that one in, was it Boxy or Birchbox? I don't know. I'm getting too many boxes. I don't remember. Whatever the one is I just got. Oh, the one that I just got that I tried the lotion. That was in my Birchbox. The body lotion. Really nice. All of this has that watermelon smell, but it's not gross watermelon smell. It's really good. You're not coming in here, dog. Don't even try it. They're scratching at my door. It's probably Eliza. So I don't want the dogs in here because there is a bowl of bleach on my floor and bowls of water. So today, no dogs. Bleach, no dogs. Unfortunately. So I got this as a sample. So that's cute. You know, I'll try it. Let's see. I'm just checking to see if anybody has any comments. Okay, are you ready? Who's all still here? Are you ready for the two biggest things of the night? I'm going to start with I don't know which ones. No, she didn't. No, she did not buy LeMere. Who knows how much this LeMere is? I don't want to say it out loud. I don't want to say out loud how much it is because then it'll be real and I'll like have a heart attack and go, what was I thinking? I wanted to do this because I'm going to do testing the most expensive that I wanted. This isn't the most expensive. This is, everybody knows about, hopefully you know about LeMere. LeMere is that insanely expensive, like $390 for the big size. Very lush, luxurious luxury brand facial cream. This is the foundation that you can get at Sephora. And I was a good girl and paid so much of my Sephora card off that I decided, let's run it back up and treat myself and try this LeMere. Oh no, you're allergic to watermelon. That sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's good to know. If you ever win anything, remind me of that so I don't send you anything watermelon. So here she is. Oh, It smells like it's $128. I think this was $128. Yes, for a foundation. $128. Not $1.28. $128. And yes, it's a foundation. Oh, ooh, it unscrews. And it has this kind of application. Oh, no! Let's not even waste a drop of it. It's like precious. Okay, wait. Get back in there. Oh. Okay, it already feels really nice. I'm going to put some on my cheek. Over here. Holy moly. Okay, you know what? Where'd it just go? Look at that. You know how people say, is something worth the money, and can you really tell the difference? I'm going to say this as a professional, as someone who has done makeup and professionally in a salon and on myself for 30 to 40 years. This feels like it's a luxury foundation. If this is what luxury foundation feels like, I might have to start just using this. My skin feels like velvet. I love the smell. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm not going to use any more of this, but I am going to be wear testing this. I'm going to be reviewing it. So either this weekend or next week, I'll be reviewing this. I think I want to give this its own review, though, so I don't know if it'll be this weekend. So, yes, it's going to be testing Lmfao foundation. And this also has SPF 20. It's a long wear broad spectrum. So lots of good stuff about it. I mean, it says right at the top it has sunscreen in it, which I love. For sunscreen use, apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. Okay, well, I'm going to have to keep putting other stuff on because I sweat all the time. Helps prevent sunburn. Use as directed. Gives you a bunch of advice about staying out of the sun, which I do. So, yeah, but I'm excited to try this. This feels absolutely amazing. Skin Color de la Mer. Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I can't believe I got this. I've been wanting to try it for like a year. And I'm like, I just couldn't do it. It was painful. And girl, no. Numbers. Yes, 128. Yes. That's why I'm here. I'm the wackadoo who's going to test this for you. So, because I know you guys never will. Maybe when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll gift one of these. How's that? And everybody's going to be like, me, I want to win. Okay, so last, I'm so excited I got this. I wasn't going to get this, but I kept seeing reviews, and how the hell do you open it? And those of you who have watched my videos know that I'm always like what's up with the Natasha Denona in our boxies. And I always get these like neutral colors. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't know if I like this. Look what I got. I bit the bullet and got the Xenon palette. This is totally my color story right here. The goth. Natasha Denona did a freaking goth eyeshadow palette. I am kind of in love with this. If you didn't watch Angelica Nyquist, today she just uploaded a video doing 3 looks with this. 3 looks with this one little palette. And I'm always looking for a really good matte black. This is $25, so it's basically $5 per shade, but you know, Natasha Denona quality. This shade, I was worried this might not show up on my skin, and then I saw Angelica Nyquist test these, and I'm like, wow, now that's the way it should be. There's that one. So if that shows up on my pale ass skin, and it's this light, you know it's a good formula. So there's the lightest one. And then there's this really pretty, kind of cool. I love this warm, darker gray, though. That's the one. I saw her swatch the silver, and I'm like, ooh, I got to see that. I mean, these swatch so nicely. Look at that. They're so light, but they still are pigmented. That's amazing. This may be my first Natasha Denona palette that I fall in love with. This is the one that gets me. Look at this silver. Hi, metallic. So, look at that. That is KOOKOO. Look how reflective that is. That is gorgeous. Can you imagine that inner corner? Ooh. Now these two I am really down with. I want to do you know the smoky eye trend that everybody's doing, where moon dust. They're doing the smoky eye trend where they're doing the under eye smoky eye trend, where you do the fox eye underneath, or whatever it is, the cat eye underneath. I want to do a video of that, and this is the palette I'm going to do it with. So there's that warm gray. It's actually warmer than it's reading on my computer and on my screen. So, and then here's the black. And Natasha Denona, I will say, I bought a single shadow from Natasha Denona that's a matte black. The woman knows how to make a matte black shadow. There is no blue. There is no brown. That is a matte black. Boom. Matte black. Matte black. So if you want to use this as an eyeshadow, or it's crazy for an eyeshadow, but you use that for an eyeliner. Look at that. So here it is, Mini Xenon palette. And honestly, for me, like, worth $5 per shadow, especially for that silver. I pay more than that for most of my single shadows from my indie brands that I get. So yeah. And look, I've timed this just about perfectly. We've gone through everything in my Sephora box. I know you guys are going to want to come back and see all this. I will probably do a look with the MER and this, because I think, you know, I want to do something really, really special with this. So I think I'm going to do but I really, really like this palette. So this is the Mini Xenon Natasha Denona. Brand new, just came out. I got it pretty quickly. It's at Sephora. It's $25. I did order some more of the Natasha Denona. Sorry, I'm picking up. Oh my God, I just got bleach on my microphone. If you hear a scratching on my microphone, I'm like, you know, I must have this. Okay. Holly Sephora Mini Xenon, Xenon. And it is Natasha Denona. If you don't know how to spell it, just put in Mini Xenon, but it's Denona, Natasha. And she is known for these really amazing 5 pans. I think this is my 4th or 5th of hers, and I have 2 or 3 more coming. I have another Sephora order coming. I'm shocked that this one came first. I think it's because this order was so much. Does anybody want to guess how much this order was total? So I got, you know, this candle was $38. You know, this was $25. Whoa! Don't drop it. You know, this was $128-ish. And then I got the little Sephora tools that I think were, I think this wasn't that much. That's why I got it. It was under $10, I think, I think this was like 10, 12-ish. The Natasha Denona was $22. And my brush, I totally forgot how much it was. Cannot remember. It wasn't that much. I think it was like 20 something. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. Well, 8 items if you count my sample. So I got 7 items and my glow recipe sample. So anybody want to hazard a guess how much the total of this box was? I probably shouldn't tell you. You'll say I should spend my money on better things, but hey, I have dogs, no kids, and my husband said something to me. He saw my palettes and he said, he was kind of getting all like, ugh. And he said, but does it make you happy? And I said, yes, it gives me life. It makes me happy. This is who I've been since I decided when I was like 13, 14 that I wanted to learn how to do makeup and go to beauty school and all that. So, and do hair. And I've been cutting hair since I was 5 or 6 years old and playing with makeup and things when I was in my preteens back in the early 80s. So yeah. But anyway, reviews with Sue's got to go. Bye, Sue. So the grand total was $260 for everything, and now I have to pay off my Sephora card again. But, you know, I was doing good with paying it off, and now I get stuff and then I pay it off, and, you know, I'm building my credit score. Okay, what can I say? Anyway, I'm excited to test all this. I definitely am going to light this Jackie Aina candle in one of my next videos, and we'll see how it is. I've been wanting to try them. They were sold out everywhere. So that is that for the Sephora haul today. I did get some more Goose Creek candles, and I have some other things I have to unbox. But, so let's take a look at my roots. I'll show you how I can tell when they're done, and then I'm going to say goodnight because it's been about an hour. So, Pinky! Oh my God, Celestial Rose, you missed by $10. And that doesn't mean you can have my LMare, but good guess. That was very close. Good math. 260. So let's talk about knowing when my bleach is done. Now I am going to need my water here, and I have this paper towel. Ooh. Oh, and Holly, I am going to do at least 3 looks with this Mini Xenon palette. I want to see how much I can do with it. There is a, let me see if I can find that really quickly. Ugh. Don't you hate when people do this on a live? They're like looking at their phone. Let me find something. TikTok trend under eye smoky. I want to see if I can find it. You'll know what I'm talking about if I can find what this is. There was a couple of really good TikToks and people doing this eye thing. Okay, now I can't find even one good photo of it. This is not, oh, she's on YouTube. No, I don't want a video. I want a picture. Under eye. Reverse cat eye trend. That's what it's called. Okay, it's called reverse cat eye trend, right? Have you guys heard of this? So it's a reverse cat eye. It says reverse cat eye is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Instead of applying eyeliner to the top lash line, the liner is smudged out on the bottom lash line, extended, creating a reverse smoky wing. Now, it's so funny because one lady did it and she's like, okay, this looks really weird. But it says, the simple yet glamorous eyeliner look has inspired a slew of other creators to try out the trend, including Michaela, who is very cool. She said, Michaela did a really good one. And she said, she was skeptical at first. Not going to lie, I feel extremely weird. My eyes feel upside down, she says in her TikTok video. So if you find the Michaela Noriega TikTok video, it's really cool. Let me see if I can find an actual photo of it, though. Why do they not have a photo on here? So it's called a reverse cat eye, and that's what I want to try with this Natasha Denona. I've been wanting to do it. Okay, wait. Here's one that's kind of, it kind of is like this. Okay, she has almost no eyeliner on the top, except she did a double wing. But basically all it is really heavy, smoky eyeliner on the bottom, really neutral lid, neutral on the top. So the focus is on this, and you do that real extreme point on the inside, and then you wing it way out and smoke it out underneath. So, I mean, I've seen it all, like in my years doing hair and makeup and things, and I'm like, yeah. Is it just me, or does this look like something I would totally do? I've done this. I've done this. That's like a real extreme version of it. There's a few people doing like really extreme versions like this, where you look like you almost like haven't slept and you have a black eye. I do not want to do it that extreme. I want to actually do a really pretty, I was saying I want to do some neutral eye looks because it's scary for me. Okay, she has a really good one. Let me show you this one. This is what I'm talking about. So there's a reverse cat eye. That's the big trend on TikTok right now because I'm such a TikToker with all the kids. Not. So this will be coming. I want to do this with the Natasha Denona Xenon palette. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, the mattes are going to work really well if I... Getting to... Jeremy's like, this is too girly. Oh, yeah, later on, I'm going to finish my hair. Let's finish talking about what I'm going to do next. And I will go on my Instagram in my stories, and I'll post a follow-up in my Instagram story after I go rinse this, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I do have this little bit left. So let me show you how I can tell this is done. I do have to go like this, and basically I do have to rub now. And I rub enough of the bleach off to see. I'm going to get really close. There's no gold in there. See it? How white it is? It's very, very white. I could probably even go a little bit whiter than this. But by the time it dries, as long as I don't see a lot of gold, see, it's almost like my hair is plastered to my scalp, and it's almost the color of my scalp. That's my hair. That's my hair right here. It's very white. So I can tell that that's done. I do not have my gloves on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this through, and I'm going to take this bleach that's left. I'm going to mix a little bit of water in it. Just enough water to make it real watery. And I'm going to pull it through all this. And I'm just going to pull it through the ends enough where it pulls some of this orange out. So I'm going to kind of burn some of this orange out with the bleach. It sounds scary saying burn it out. It's not going to be that bad because bleach actually stops working after a certain amount of time. It just kind of fizzles out and stops being effective. The chemical reaction with the 30 volume in the bleach is going to slow down and stop. So this bleach right here is nowhere near as strong as what I originally just put on my head, right? So I can pull this, actually I could, you know what, I have water right here. Let's just start doing this. I just realized I have all the water here. Look at that. So I'm going to mix this water in. You can also, at the salon, we would do this with shampoo. We would take shampoo. Holly, did you do shampoo with bleaches when you pulled it through? Holly was a hairdresser. See if she did this. We would also mix shampoo in with this and pull it through with the shampoo. But I like to pull it through with water because I'm really trying to get this out. But if you have a toner in it, so this is like really watery now. I have to try to not drip it everywhere. And I'm just going to start pulling it through here. And I can't do it completely on camera because I have to go over a sink and do this because it's going to drip. But I just start pulling it through the orange like this. And I'm just going to bleach out. So I'm stripping out the orange with the bleach, but it's a very mild bleach at this point because it's watered down. And it's also not as strong as it was when I first started this an hour ago. So I'm not going to be able to get all of it, but you know, you get the idea. So yeah. So this will start, you can see it already. Look at the orange lightening up already as soon as the bleach touches it. Because this orange is not a permanent shade, you didn't do bleach. Sun glitz, oh my God. Lemon, sun in. Who did sun in? Raise your hand. Sun in as a teenager. I can't, oh. Nightmares. My mom used to get so mad. I used to buy bottles of that sun-in crap in the 80s and just like dump it in my hair. And my hair would never go blonde. It would turn bright red. It would turn like, it would be dark brown with a whole bunch of bright red highlights in it. And I'd be so mad. I'm like, it's not turning blonde like they said. And I'd be all frustrated. So yeah, I just have to go finish pulling this through the back. But you can see it's already kind of Pac-Man. Insert Pac-Man sound here. It's already starting to kind of pull some of that orange out. So, and the orange on the ends, that's where it's the most porous, and my hair is also the most damaged. So I want to do that last. So I start pulling it through the roots, and I let that sit for about 5 minutes. Then I pull it through the ends, let that sit a little bit. Then I kind of squish it all up, make sure I didn't miss anything, let it sit for a minute, rinse it out, boom, blonde. Or it is going to be a little bit gold. I'm probably not going to get all this orange out, but I'm not trying to. I don't want to fry my hair. I'm trying to grow it back out. So I don't want to fry it too badly. And I'm probably going to do that anime, yes, 80s baby. Holly, my new color, I did what video was that, you guys? I did a video where I talked about the anime blue. Oh, wasn't it Mask Monday? I think it was Mask Monday. I talked about the anime blue that I'm going to do. So it's this crazy bright aqua turquoise blue. And Holly, go get this palette. It's gorgeous. And Holly, I'll have to tag you on Facebook when I put the video up of the looks with this, because I'm going to definitely play with this a lot. So we're just over an hour. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go rinse this. And thanks everybody for watching. This went way better than I thought it was going to. And my head did not hurt that much. Oh, last tip I was going to tell you, I skipped over the scalp thing. So when you bleach, the big thing is you don't wash your hair 24 hours before you bleach, because the more irritated, you don't want to brush your hair, comb it, aggravate your scalp, the skin on your scalp, at least 24 hours before you bleach, because then it makes it hypersensitive and it's more sensitive and the bleach burns worse. Look, the orange is coming out already. So you definitely, you know, any hair color really, but especially with the bleach, you don't want to aggravate your scalp and then put bleach on. So if I was sitting there brushing my hair and then I put the bleach on, the bleach would burn much worse. So I usually wash my hair 2 days before. I do nothing with it. I put no product in it. Then I bleach and it doesn't burn as badly. So the last time I did bleach, I didn't do anything either, but it burned horribly. This time it didn't. So I don't know why. So, night, Lois. I'm getting ready to sign off too. I'm going to go finish this up. So, Follow me on Instagram at mbolism1. The last little thing I'm going to tell you is Friday, I have a big announcement coming, a big thing going on. It's Friday the 13th. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and I have a big announcement to make about my channel and some other exciting things. So I've been kind of keeping it a secret, even though I've known for a long time, for weeks or a month. And I have some exciting things about my channel to share with you on Friday. And I decided Friday the 13th, what a perfect day to do it. Hence the blonde hair. And even though I haven't quite hit 400 subs yet, screw it, we got to do the hair, because I have a big announcement on Friday. So I hope y'all come back for that. I'm probably not going to do that one live. I kind of want to, but this live was enough for me. I don't know about you. Thanks for watching. And if you are not liking, subscribing, please do. I have a bunch of giveaways coming up. I have a bunch of new stuff coming up. Behind me here you see, and if you watch my video from earlier this evening, I am redoing my whole studio. This is all wrapping in with what is going on with my channel that I'm announcing on Friday. So I'm so excited. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. This was so fun. Yeah, the whiskey helped a lot. Yeah, I can't wait for the blue also. I think the blue is going to look cool. I'm a little nervous because, you know, it's aqua blue. But the thing is, I'm a hairstylist. I know if I don't like it, I know how to pull the color out. I know how to do another color. But I think I'm going to like this blue. I've never done it. And if you've seen pictures of me in that blue wig and the green wig, I'm like, God damn, why do I look so good in this color? It shouldn't look good on me, but it does. I don't know. I have one of those skin tones where I can wear any color. I've had every color hair. But I have not had all over lime green, and I haven't had all over crazy anime blue. So those are kind of the next two colors I want to do, just to cross them off my bucket list. So yes, the whiskey helped a lot. This was an Irish whiskey called Writer's Tears. If you're a whiskey drinker, I highly recommend it. I will say it's kind of a girly whiskey. It's not crazy. You put some ice in it, you know, have some water in it. It's very drinkable. You don't see me going, you know, like I do with some of them. I can, I'm clearly not wasted, although I am getting a little rosy cheeked here. So, and I'm getting blonder. Okay, I'm going to go rinse. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you in the next one. Vegan chocolate chip cookies and the bake up is tomorrow, if all goes well. I have everything set up. I'm ready to do my baking themed makeup in my new kitchen and give you a recipe for vegan chocolate chip cookies. That's going to be a blast. So again, watch my Instagram. I always post on there that something is live and in my stories and everything. So yeah, so I can't wait to make cookies tomorrow. Come back for the cookies and stay for the makeup. Haha, ba-dum-bum. Bye, love ya.